I'm trying to see something. Another me, hell, nah, there ain't gonna be one. You know a real motherfucker when you see one. This shit knock, make your ass do the rerun. Come on down, I'm trying to see something. Another me, hell, nah, there ain't gonna be one. You know a real motherfucker when you see one. This shit knock, make your ass do the rerun. Hey, hey, 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 do the rerun. You can't deny it, y'all some dick riders. Can't nobody fuck with me. I'm from the big badass NV. Signed to the almighty CTC. That's probably why they hating, but it ain't Nathan to a Giant. I'm smooth as ever even when I'm off key. That's probably why homegirl chose me. But January she was fucking with the adversaries. February pussy sent one to the cemetery. By March she was honing into April. May, June, and July she became somebody payroll. Used to look like J-Lo, now she look like Pedro. Stale and she pale off the Yale with Mateo. August and September, she probably don't remember. Do October and November, ho and in December.
Ballin' on these fools like I'm D1. Feel like I'm playing with my sons like I'm LeBron. They think they got me in the scope like it's recon. I got these blessings cause I'm sowing what I'm reaping what I'm sowing. Ballin' like the Rosen, engine like Kobe's. I just keep going, everybody know me. I be gaining motion. 03, baby on this grind, that boy focus. Oh shit, got his neck like the ocean. Whoa, these rhymes in the six, bumpin' all these cold days. Then that boy easy the coldest. He got your girl in that whip with that old shit. Boom, flower loaded, she sing give me. Like I got a man, better not kiss and tell. So I'ma call your man if you keep acting there. I'm ballin' on the court while you talking out of bounds.
Come on down, I'm trying to see something. Another me, hell, nah, there ain't gonna be one. You know a real motherfucker when you see one. This shit knock, make your ass do the rerun. Come on down, I'm trying to see something. Another me, hell, nah, there ain't gonna be one. You know a real motherfucker when you see one. This shit knock, make your ass do the rerun. Hey, hey, 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 do the rerun.
5 o'clock and I took a drink. Dizzle got me feeling like I'm wearing a mink. Fuel kicked in, I threw up in the sink. Yeah, my life's a movie like a DVD. I'm connected on the coast like CTC. Trap God on the track, yeah, the beat gon' bleed. I ride with my amigos like Chico Bling. I'm outside like a dog, no wedding ring. I'm at Saks Fifth cause I only like the better things. Pimpin' on the track, pulled out 11 rings. Yeah. Magic got the hat since I was 17. The kid is not my son, feel like I'm Billy Jean.
Look, crash out, baby, I'ma crash it, I'ma eat it. Dummy, baby, I'ma eat you like a demon. Yeah, it's snack time, baby, yeah, it's turn time. No Lil Wayne, little baby, when I'm rapping, ain't no punchline. Shit, I'm a barracuda, eat the pussy up. Baby, I'ma eat it like it's lunch. My gold on me, nigga, feel like Mr. T. I got like 2 hoes of Spanish and a Japanese one. I got too much money, that's that guap. Yeah, I'm a gangster in the nerd like I'm Pac. And I'ma crash out for the money, ain't gon' stop. Yeah, I tell that bitch to on my chain while I fuck a best friend, nigga.
Come on down, I'm trying to see something. Another me, hell, nah, there ain't gonna be one. You know a real motherfucker when you see one. This shit knock, make your ass do the rerun. Come on down, I'm trying to see something. Another me, hell, nah, there ain't.
Yo, what's good? CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast, playing 805 hip-hop and R&B every Monday through Friday at 6 p.m. Pacific time. I see Lompoke 76 in the chat, Savannah, Sahara in the chat. 2 other people joined who I can't see, so welcome. Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. I also see Stacy D in the chat. What's good? Thank you for joining. The Card Fordo, Shorty Doo-Wop, Straight Lace No Chase, Jonathan Mercado in the chat. What's good? Thank everybody for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. Happy Wednesday. It's a big day. 805 Entertainment and Fatal Poems in the chat. What up, y'all? 805 Entertainment says, what up? I'm going to bring my guys to the stage right away because I got to get out of here right at 7, y'all. So, what up? I
got to go a little earlier today, so.
Hey, it works out that way. It works out. How's everyone doing?
Chilling, brother. Chilling. How you doing?
Good. I can't complain. Trap God in the chat. Isaiah 2 Turn in the chat. Angel Perez in the chat. Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind.
I'm good. I'm blessed and highly favored. You already know the deal.
I love to hear it. What's the latest, man? I have not been paying attention. So what's been going on today?
Chris Brown did one with a move. He's suing Warner Brothers now.
Wait, talk about that. What's going on with that?
So they had came out with a documentary on Chris, and
Cody.
he's suing for defamation of character on Warner Brothers. He filed a lawsuit today, so it's showing a trend. He didn't like the way they portrayed him in the documentary. I forget what the documentary is called. And
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah.
Like they called him violent in the title. I remember that.
Yeah. So, the history, like something along the lines of the history of violence. So
I remember that.
He went
500 of them things.
Yeah, he went with a move today. That's some news. And then I think we should speak on ASAP Rocky denying the deal that the Los Angeles District Attorney offered him.
I think I saw something about that too. He could get 25 years, right? Like he denied.
Well, they're always gonna tell you the max of what you can get for the crime, right? But in my history of dealing with court cases, you know what I'm saying? He probably did that under the advisory of his lawyer because he's being charged of the incident that happened at Boston Nova with the other ASAP member, and it's assault with assault with a firearm, right? Assault with a deadly arm. They're on the door. Excuse me. So and then they offered him 6 months, 180 days in the county, like 9 years probation, and something else. And in my opinion and my history of going back and recording them cases, he might as well take it to the box because that suspended sentence on that 9 years it's a 9 year suspended sentence, and being on probation, that's just a trap to go back to jail. You're ASAP Rocky.
But he's also a billion. He's with a billionaire. He could stay insulated. But so, which one y'all want to talk about first, Chris Brown, or y'all want to just stick with this ASAP Rocky?
I'll let y'all pick.
We go Chris first since he brought it.
Yeah, let's go, Chris. First, I want to say, Jenny said I ain't missing today. Tomorrow's my birthday, so let's do this. Happy birthday, happy early birthday, Jenny. I think that deserves a round of applause.
Yeah, happy birthday.
You feel what I'm saying? You could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with us. We appreciate that. Little Lady Cherie and DJ the Prince also in the chat. Kilo Tay in the chat. He says, what the WTW? Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. So Chris Brown suing Warner, you said, for 500 M's over the documentary. Is it, I'm assuming, defamation?
Yes, it's a defamation suit.
Okay, did anyone see the documentary? Because I did not see it.
No, I skipped over it.
I think I might have seen pieces of it back in the day, but nah.
So, I mean, the thing is, as egregious as the title might sound, he does have, even if you have one incidence of violence, you do have a history of violence, technically. So is that defamation? Like, I don't know what was said in the DVDs. I don't know what was said in the film. So there could be other things, but like, yeah, what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I think it's how you portray somebody. Like, I can be angry or violent, but if you're portraying me to like beat more than just like the women that I did get accused of beating or found guilty of beating, I think it's kind of like a smear campaign because they've been kind of doing that for Chris Brown for a minute. Like, they just won't let that nigga live. So I feel like he's violent for sure, but like if you're not gonna just highlight the particular moments that are allegedly out for everybody to figure out if he's violent or not, when you add in more shit that niggas don't particularly know, there's no proof to show that it's fact. So
yeah,
you can defamate. You can have a case there.
Yeah, I feel that. Naughty Beats, thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. We see you, DJ the Prince. 805 Entertainment says, DJ the Prince, hope you staying safe with that fire. There is a fire in Ventura right now, and San Diego's on fire, man. Shit is fucking crazy. And DJ the Prince says, I am. Thanks for asking.
Too.
Where?
Santa Clarita.
Damn.
That's where
they said there's two in San Diego and one in Santa Clarita that just cracked off in the afternoon. That was right on the 5. They hadn't closed the 5 at that time. I don't know if they closed it now, but it was right there on the 5, sitting right on it.
2025 strikes again. I feel like for Chris, this is the thing. Like, I don't know how many people know this, but anybody can make a documentary about anybody else. I feel like there's a good chance this production company had their ducks in a row, knowing that this was a possibility. So if they were smart, they only talked about things that actually happened and they talked about them in a non-biased way. I don't know. I haven't seen the documentary, but I'm willing to bet they knew this was an inflammatory thing to do and they have their ducks in a row. Maybe they'll settle for way less. Maybe they don't have to pay anything, but I think we should definitely keep our eye on this shit for sure.
Yeah, I think he basically following another artist. He basically sat and thought about it, and he lost some business opportunities based behind the documentary. You know, there was a whole scandal about, not scandal, but the whole get down about the American Music Awards and how they cut him at the end. It was a Michael Jackson tribute, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I heard since then he's been getting cut from like some festivals and stuff. But in my opinion of Chris, bro, what he did with Rihanna has been forgiven by her. He been pushed on. We're not advocating for any domestic violence, but it's in their past. They were both young people, you know, and in our society, you know, once you do something, bro, it just stick on you. So his angle of suing it is suing. I think it's an angle where there's certain situations that happen where you think you got to go with your move as an artist to make an appointment of like, you're stopping my money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, if I think you just hit the nail on the head. If she forgives him, then what can we really say about it? Key, glad you're staying safe out there. I'm glad you're staying safe out there too, Key. And the card photo says stay safe, Key. Real quick though, in the chat, Hen Face Man in the chat, One Manny Foot in the chat. Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. What were you saying, Uno?
No, I was just saying, like, yeah, if she forgave him, then what we talking about?
Yeah, no, 100%.
And the thing about it is, I hate to say it, bro, like these groups, these domestic violence groups, these women rights groups, right? They're not looking at it like, not only has she forgave him, you have seen them at events. You know what I'm saying? Him and ASAP are cool. This is something that happened when they were youngsters. This is not a reoccurring, like they were in a relationship for years and he's beating on her. I will never.
That nigga ain't Ike.
Huh?
He ain't Ike.
No, yeah, he wasn't Ike Turner. You know what I'm saying? And I come from an upbringing of domestic violence. So when women hear me talk about it, they thinking I'm just siding. No. Trust me, that is nothing I just condone. Like, we don't even condone it with our homies. You know what I'm saying? I don't hang out with no dude that's be going up no female head. But they have been persecuting Chris his whole career, and he just keep coming out with good music. But how long are you supposed to come out with good music and still be that man in your stature, but they're trying to hold you back by something you did over a decade ago?
Yeah.
Decades. I mean, it's like 20 years at this point, huh?
You do have to allow people the space to the space to change. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't assume to know anything that goes on in Chris's life or anyone else's, you know what I'm saying? But I do know that, like, it's fucked up to be on a higher than thou page and never allow anyone else the chance to get better and get on your quote unquote level. 805 Entertainment says, I feel with Chris it's tricky because he has a history with the law regarding that. However, he's just been getting picked on and fucked with, and they didn't let him live, move on. A hit haunts him. As both a person and an artist, you can't evolve and make money when you have your past when your past keeps getting brought up. So I see why he's doing it. Yeah, I mean, those are good points. Bella the Bow, Deshun just joined. Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. If you paid your dues and you come on, change, no reason to keep sabotaging. Oh, if you've shown change, then there's no reason to keep sabotaging. He ain't even sued in the past. He stayed in his lane, but enough is enough. You get me? I mean, those are that's a fair.
I think we're all in agreement tonight.
That's a fair perspective. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I think that I do think that there's a chance that this production company does have their ducks in a row, but I also think that
I mean, it's just one other, so
805 Entertainment has a good point in the fact that he hasn't sued a lot. So I think that if he's suing, he might have a good reason to do so. He might believe that he thinks he can win.
We said earlier in the week when we were talking about Drake, like you have explained, you know more so than me, that suit itself is a very, very hard suit to win. Period. You know what I'm saying? So either that production company has their ducks in order, or he's coming with a legal team and ready to go the distance, because it's also a case that's going to run for 4 or 5 years. People don't know this ain't just we're going to go to court one time and figure it out. These cases are not like criminal cases. There's not no speedy trial. You know what I'm saying? These cases are facts that need to be proven and disproven. And Chris got some coin, and him and his team feel they can win, or they want to put a stop to the next person that might want to make a documentary that might come out of the lawsuit. You settle out of court, and this what happens, but the next person gonna think about it before they come and run your name through the mud. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel that. 805 Entertainment says Drake ain't gonna win that lawsuit with the laughing emojis. I feel that shit. Oh, don't forget, y'all, we will rate your music if you're an artist and you wanna send in a song. It's $5, Cash App or Venmo. Our Cash App is Connect the Coast. Our Venmo is Connect the Coast 2022. You should see them scrolling along the bottom of the screen.
Get us some American in there.
Yeah, we'll rate your joint 1 through 5. Moving on to the ASAP Rocky joint. Man, so break it down a little more, Mike. So
there was an issue with the ASAP mob, from my understanding. Him and another ASAP member who I'm missing his name. They had an incident in Hollywood one night at Bossa Nova, and allegedly ASAP I don't know if he hit him or he definitely shot at him. He busted a gun. There's some video camera and there's some testimony. ASAP was arrested on it. He bailed out, and he's been fighting it. Earlier this week, it went to trial. The trial began. When any trial begins, before DA want to put 12 in a box, they're going to come with a deal. The DA offered him a deal of 9 years suspended, a 9-minute suspended sentence, and so many years probation, and also 180 days in the county jail. Right? He denied it respectfully. He said, "Respectfully, I deny it." That means it's time to pick a jury and go to trial on it. So that's what he's dealing with. This case has been going on for a couple of years. It was something that was publicized on TMZ and everything. The backstory of what happened, it was something about some money, of a death of another ASAP member, and he was supposed to pay for the funeral costs, this and the third. It was alleged that it was, and this is all hearsay that I'm saying. And he get into it with old boy, and it go to gunplay, right? He go to gunplay. Speed up now, he's testifying against ASAP. There's videotape of it, because that part of Hollywood where Bossa Nova is, and he going through some motions. You know what I'm saying? The speed up in all these years, he didn't had 2 kids by Rihanna. He didn't have to deal with Mercedes-Benz and the merch, and you know what I'm saying? He didn't put out some music, so this can hinder his career, you know what I'm saying, and his family life. Dealing with Los Angeles County is one of the biggest counties of a conviction rate that's very high, you know what I'm saying, regardless of how much money you got. But me knowing of how DAs come with deals, I would have respectfully turned down the deal too if I had the money he had to fight the case. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
he ain't going up in there with no public defender. That's that. Anytime you take a suspended sentence, it is a setup. Probation and parole is a setup to get some more money out of you later on.
Do we know if this happened before or after the whole shit that happened with him overseas?
This happened after.
See, and that's the thing. And then that's what makes me agree with you that he might have should have just went and sat down, because that wasn't even 9 years ago. And if he's gonna be on 9-year probation, like he obviously, and he was with Rihanna then, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like he has more of an incentive to do right because he has kids, but he obviously is wild. So
I think what you just said, he's wild. Like my first time I took a suspended sentence. Like before I went to the joint, I had caught a case, but since I was in between that juvenile and adult stage, right, I thought I was doing something slick. As soon as I catch the adult case, not only did they smack me with the suspended sentence, they smacked me with the new case. So I understand why he didn't take the deal, but I do understand what you're saying from you have enough money and enough time to be with your billionaire wife to stay out of trouble. You know what I'm saying? But knowing you can legal counsel or whatever, that thinking you can beat it, here you are rolling the dice.
Yeah, that part. Uno, what you got to say?
Sometimes you gotta slap a nigga. Sometimes you gotta bust on a nigga. And you gotta be prepared for the consequences that come with that.
Wasn't there video footage of him doing it though?
Yeah, they got straight
footage
footage of him busting that thing.
There's footage of both, the one in London and the one here. So
Damn.
if they're offering you 9 years probation, I understand why you don't take it. Now you got to look at the facts of it. Regardless, you can't have a self-defense case. You're in LA. There's no self-defense or stand your ground laws. And you can't have a loaded gun out here. It's the same thing that Tory just went to jail for. So he didn't go to jail for shooting Meg. He went to jail for having the gun in his possession with a loaded gun in California. So if you're doing that and there's video of it, I would chuck up the 9 years. That's what I would do, because I'm not, once you go to trial, they throwing the book at you because you're wasting everybody time and money and resources. So they're going to throw the book at you, and you ain't going, I don't think you're going to win. Also, I'm not the judge, so I don't know what I'm going to say, or I'm not the jury. I don't know where I'm going to vote. But off of the evidence, nigga, you done did this twice in under 5 years, gang. Like, you low-key a menace to society. I don't care how much you try to clean up your image. Like, you got to go sit down. So if you want to prevent sitting down, I would do the 9 years. But what Big Mike is saying, I understand totally. I had a case that I was fighting, and it was do the time, like get probation, or just sit here and do the time. Me, my first thought process is, nigga, I'm getting out. So when I got out, I end up having 5 years probation. But without understanding, that's 1 foot in, 1 foot out. So that probation, nigga, all you got to do is get pulled over one time, and a nigga can be a dickhead to you, and you going to jail for probation violation. So it's the same thing with Thug. Like, the nigga just did 2 years. So to tell Thug to sit out another 5 or 7 is ludicrous if that nigga can get out tomorrow. So it's kind of like how you look at the situation. If you're going to be a good civilian, then take the 9 years probation. What the fuck we talking about? But if you challenging that, I guess that's why you're going to go to trial, and good luck, nigga.
Yeah, extra wild. 805 Entertainment says probation is a setup. Fuck up and go to jail, especially the way he is. He should max out if he can. His head is still in the streets. The card photo says it's always about money, and you might lose the case and win on appeal. And I think Thug got people feeling,
invincible,
confident. And I mean, when you got $1 billion backing, you do have a good chance to get a little slap on the wrist. There's a good chance of that,
But the thing with Thug though, bro, he had the same lawyer. That lawyer is untouchable, man. When me looking at defense attorney, but you see what happened though, when you've already been locked up for 2 years, right? In Thug's case, right? And I've been in all these situations, right? And you're beating the case up. But they like, man, I want to go home right now. I understand why he jumped on it, because his other 2 co-defendants sat for another month and they beat the case. And they beat their case, but that's how it is.
Actually, like, people have confused with what beat the case is. Doug didn't beat the case.
Right.
Doug is on probation for
hella long. For
15 years. The nigga's not beating the case is scot-free. Being the case is Gucci Mane. I murdered a nigga and ain't nothing happened.
Nothing happened. That's Snoop Dogg. Fire emoji, Damson, Rogue Mama, what's good? Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. Continue, Uno, my bad.
You good. I just think with Thug, ASAP, different situations. One's a RICO case, a lot of shit that plays into it. The prosecution fucked up. I don't think, but none of it was on camera, right? It's all like, oh, he put the rental car here, it was in his name here, shooting here. It was bystanders. There was no physical hard evidence. Here's the bread, go kill this nigga. There was no evidence like that. With this, nigga, there's evidence. Nigga, there's a Big Mike just broke down the whole case, nigga, and we ain't got nothing to do with it. Like, so it's like, me personally, what I would have did, personally, and this is just from experience, when I got arrested for that, when they gave me a bond, I would have just sat. I would have sat the whole time. I'm speaking hindsight, right? Because if he sits, there's no baby, there's no wedding, there's no
Right.
him probably potentially with Rihanna. So you got to look at the hindsight of what happened because he didn't sit. But for me, I would sit because all that once they give you a deal, they already gave you a deal, which was 9 years probation, right? So they don't necessarily feel like you have to sit in jail. If you did that time, that 9 years probation would have been 2 year probation, 1 year probation.
No, it was a 9 year suspended sentence with I think a 5 year probation and 180 days in
So
the
hold on,
county.
9 years suspension on.
Look, 5 years, no, 5 years probation, 9 years suspended sentence, like 9 years in jail, and do 180 in the county. Now that was the deal.
So he had to do 9 years of
No,
that.
he would. The 9 years would have been suspended. The 9 comes if you violate probation, but they wanted him to do 180 in the county.
That's
And he said no?
man,
He said,
I mean, I get why he said no. Humdinger, Slow Brew, and thank you for joining. Yo, I'm a billionaire, yo. No,
fuck all that.
I'm not doing that.
All that. You
I'm
better
not doing
negotiate.
that.
Trial ain't no option.
I'm
I'm not going to trial to let you niggas vote on me on a videotape I got. Now, if I make a fuck up, that's on me.
I think what he did want to do was a 6 in LA County. Like, if nobody knows, LA County got to be the most treacherous county.
Oh, he's doing 6 years?
Yeah,
6
well,
months.
180
Right.
days, which however it would have added up to how they do their time.
They do one, but it's 1 in 3. So for every 3 days, for every 1 day, it would have been considered 3. So you're really only doing 2 months, nigga.
I still think, yo, look how he been living. Look how he been living for the last
private custody, gang. 2 months of jail versus 25 years? What the fuck are we talking about?
The billionaire lifestyle is different,
that billionaire lifestyle
bro.
gonna be gone. You're gonna be R. Kelly and Diddy keep playing.
It's different.
It ain't
But
even worth
hey, he rolling the dice. He rolling the dice. He know he gonna get pressed either way. Like,
listen, if he lose, I don't see him giving him the quarter. They always scare you with the max. You don't get the max. Just like on my last case, I didn't get the max. When I got whooped, they gave me the midterm, but since I had the strikes, they doubled it up and hit me with the 85%. Okay, I know a little something.
So what was your midterm?
But my midterm was a 3, but since I had the 2 strikes, they hit me with the 6 and 85 because I was dealing with pre-adorned strikes. And then listen, once I got up in there, I got the thugging based on the fact that I'm in there with the homies and I get to the streets when I get to the streets. But see, ASAP is not me. ASAP is not no regular anybody. I don't know who his counsel is, right? I don't know where his train of thought is, right? If I get to go home to Rihanna every night, I would have took the probation.
Yeah, that is.
It ain't even that deep, nigga. That's all that nigga's thinking, bro. Fuck all that. I'm not going to jail. I don't. Anything they say with jail, I'm out.
Yeah,
nigga.
It's not going down. The card photo says, yeah, I'm with Uno on this. Thug beat nothing. The DA tripped over their own dick. And speaking of the Card Productions, I'm going to be on Honest Conversations with Mr. Carter right after this show at 7 p.m. So make sure you're subscribed to the Card Productions on YouTube so you can catch the show. It's going to be a dope conversation. 805 Entertainment says, Uno with the laughing emojis and the skull like she dead. She says, man, I hope he loses for being a dummy. Yikes. She ain't got no love for ASAP. E Rome, thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. Look, there's something I remembered what I wanted to have y'all review, man. Kyle has been on the East Coast. Kyle from Ventura has been on the East Coast, and he's been doing like mad. I don't know if it's one long on the radar freestyle or if it's just like a bunch of different ones.
They cut it up, I think.
Okay,
I think he did one long one, and then they just.
Got you. But he's been doing on the radar. You know what I'm saying? Ventura representative on one of the biggest rap platforms on the internet right now. So let's check out his 2025 freestyle verse, and we're gonna rate it 1 through 5. And then 1 second, let me restart it and then let me know if you can hear it.
Yeah, I'm gonna always be a player, that's how I go. Don't need no good girl, I can get that when I'm off. While I'm young, I like hoes. On Thursday, Friday, Saturday, throw me some of those. I like hoes. I like hoes. I like hoes. I need some more. On Thursday, Friday, Saturday, throw me some of those. I like hoes. Look, I'm really way too lit. I've been way too fried, but the money coming in, so I'm feeling alright. It's another late night with me and you, my baby. This bottle's way too big, but your curly headed chicks packed out at the crib said I ain't have a type, but I guess I lied. But they ain't fucking with you, my baby. Nah, not even a little bit. She ain't big stepping, that's a little fit. I ain't tripping on her, she got little tits. I ain't even trying to give her a little bit. I just called up the truck, it's a big whip. Headed up to the hills, it's a big crib. Baby, you could bring 20 or 100 friends. Just say Julian, they'll let them in. I'm gonna always be a player, that's how it go. Don't need no good girl, I can get that when I'm on. While I'm young.
All right. That's Kyle and Steven Schaefer. It's called I Like Hoes on the Radar live performance. Big Mike, 1 through 5. What do you give it? Kyle from Ventura. I can't. Are you muted, my guy? You on mute.
We can't hear you.
He chopping up.
You.
Yeah, he go. You on mute.
I've been trying to do that because I got some background music. Thank you, homie. I appreciate that.
You,
Instead of just laughing at me like Uno.
I just said it. Yeah.
Hey, I appreciate you, Lord.
You a hoe. You a hoe.
Oh my God.
I give him a 3.5, bro. You know so crazy you play that? I just ran across that when Rap Radar posted like a whole thread of like 10 things, right? And I didn't know he was out of Ventura, right? And I liked it when I seen that because when they posted like 10 of them the other day, I really wasn't feeling all of them because my homie did one and I seen him and I think I seen somebody from the South. Like everything wasn't cracking. So I give him a 3.5, man. I like the energy. I like what you've been bringing to the table with me lately, bro. I ain't been giving no bad reviews lately. I like that. I like that. I like that little that style. You know what I'm saying? He getting to it though. Yeah.
Let's go. 805 Entertainment says, see, Riri is my soulmate. I take my girl any day. No, she my soulmate. Knock that off. DJ the Prince laughing with bruh at Kyle. 805 Entertainment says, wait, isn't that part of the beat a sample from So Other Music, Ghost Town, My Boo, or Am I Tripping? Like a mixture of two songs. She gives it a 2.8, and Trey Anthony just joined 2.8. Yeesh. Uno, what you giving it? 1 through 5?
A 1.5.
Okay, and why?
What the fuck was that? I genuinely feel like that's one of them throwaway fun songs that you decided to bring on the radar to, if it gets popping, if it gets like some steam, then you'll drop it. That song is dog water, dog.
He said dog water.
Hey, bro, you've been real evil lately, bro.
No, like because we.
Well, it did say on the radar performance. It didn't say it was a freestyle. So it was
now, like if any other nigga from the coast did that shit, we would look at them niggas like, what?
Like, I mean, I'm torn. I'm gonna be real because I have been. It's a solid one.
Mark comes in, he's sliding, nigga. But who gives a fuck when the hook is a weak ass knockoff version of the Kanye and Lil Pump song? Like the nigga want to be Yachty so bad on that joint. I'm just cool.
Hey, 1.5 from Uno. 1.5.
Hey, he ain't been playing the last 2.
Yeah, he not fucking. He not fucking with Hassan Ivan. Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. 805 Entertainment with the skulls and the laughing emojis. The card photo says it's a solid 1.7 for me and 1.7 and a half on there. Yeah.
Man, you know what?
Doo-Wop says cool. Can we do the die with no destiny? Yeah, I got you. Go ahead, Mike.
I'm listening to so much like
that nigga Doo-Wop don't be giving a fuck. That nigga Doo-Wop.
You said yeah, whatever, my nigga.
Know how to slide it in.
Whatever, my nigga. Just play my song. Just play my song.
Shit, nigga. You not playing my shit for all day.
I listen to so much, like you know what I listen to. So when I hear some feel good music, right? I that's why I gave it a 3.5. I told you they gonna have to shoot gold out of their nostrils for me to give them a 4.5 or a 5. But I thought it was cool. It was something feel good because it was something outside what I listen to all the time, right? Just like, but boy, Uno. Yeah, 1.8.
He said you gotta grade them on the same scale you would a local. If it's mid, then it's mid. And the card photos with the laughing emoji. I think so. I'm torn, right? Because I have been saying this for the last maybe 3 years, I've
I
been
gotta go at
You don't
saying,
got no more
45,
your
by the way.
burger.
45.
all good, all good. I've been saying for the last 3 years that I really want to hear a research. Sandra, what's good? Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. I really want to hear a resurgence of like that Stevie B type music, that spring love, come back to me. And I want to hear the resurgence of that, So Def All Star Jams. I want to hear that shit. So I love that beat that he's on a lot because I miss that type of vibe, and I think it's time for that type of music to come back. But at the same time, like, I don't want to hear "I Like Hoes" from Kyle when he's like 10 years into his career. You know what I'm saying? It sounds and feels very juvenile, especially when I know what he's capable of. And he's older than he was. You know what I'm saying? I don't like when it feels like he's trying to hang on to the past, and I don't love when I see artists do that. And so for me, I'm gonna give him like a 2.5. Even though I don't hate the song, the optics of it is not hitting for me like that. You know what I'm saying?
I only drink tequila, and if you taking me out for tequila, now that I know that you're a female, I need the booty too.
So, yo,
Hey,
please
you know
add
what?
the just play.
Hey,
Please add the just
Can y'all
play.
get that I have a
don't never
dark
wanna
sense of
be.
humor? I need everybody to understand I have
Oh
a
my
dark sense of humor.
god!
Hey, goddamn.
Asses are being taken in ways that nobody can explain.
Holy shit!
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now. Anytime I got the highest score, I've got to get my shit together, cuz.
Oh wait,
Hey, I like
that's
that
what
dark humor.
I didn't even read what you responded to. So 805 Entertainment says, Uno, I need to take you out for a whiskey, fam. You evil the last couple of days. It's what she did. She did the Mwahahaha. That's how I'm picturing her just do it. That's how I'm picturing it.
Hey, bro,
And then
real
she
quick,
said, yes, Lord, I feel you on a Stevie B.
did y'all niggas see Wicked?
No.
Nah, I've been skipping over it. I got it right here. Just been skipping over it.
Are y'all not into musicals and shit?
I'm glad you told me that.
stand
I will not be
musicals.
watching it.
I
Okay.
can't stand musicals, bro.
I can't, me neither.
Oh my God. Doo-Wop says fools don't like getting their music played or what? The car photo says Jesus fucking Christ. Uno just broke the whole coast. Jonathan Mercado says hide your bitch. And then 805 Entertainment says no can do on the booty, Uno, but I got you on the tequila.
I was about to say something crazy,
Hey,
bro.
I saw it behind the glasses. I saw it behind the glasses.
Hey,
crazy.
let me tell you niggas right now, I'm gonna stop fucking with y'all.
Yo, he trying to get a nigga just
taking
it out the air.
Hey, if Shannon Sharp can fuck on Instagram and then have a Viagra subscription after, I feel like we good.
Ain't nobody Shannon Sharp over here, my nigga. Like
I'm damn near Unc over here.
I'm trying to, nigga. I just mean like we over here trying to get to like 30 niggas in the chat. You know what I'm saying?
It's not the get 30 niggas in the chat. The controversy. Niggas want to hear. Maybe you might get fucked. Niggas might want to hear that.
It's not the same. I don't know that they do want to hear that. I don't know what they do. I don't know that they do want to hear that. 805 Entertainment says tequila tomorrow for my B-Day. Happy B-Day.
Happy B-Day.
Yo, I mean, I know this is wrong to ask, but I'm gonna ask anyways. How old are you turning? Let us know. Mr. Man to the top in the chat. Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. She says, Big Mike, say it.
I ain't about to snide. Go say it.
You worse than me. I'm just saying it. You worse than me.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now. If y'all not ready for Dark Uno, just trust me. The Lord keep me on a leash for a reason. He keeps me on a leash. Bro. You better ask him. 2019, Big Mike, bro. He'd have been cut me as a co-host.
To be fair, I'm gonna say that's not even Dark Uno. That's just like that's just Uno unfiltered.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a Patreon. My bad, man. My bad.
Yeah.
Man, what you saying you're bad for? Hey, wait, what you saying you're bad for?
I
I'm
be
gonna stand.
forgetting that we not on Patreon. We like
Hey, nah.
publicly. So like,
Listen, I'm gonna stand in the. Hey, I'm gonna stand in the paint with you, and he always gives a disclosure of what his two co-hosts do. So you know what I'm saying.
I didn't do that today. I didn't do that today. So yeah. Whatever these niggas say is that's their
it
opinion, not
represents
mine.
them.
Not mine. You feel what I'm saying? It represents them, not Connect the Coast. Mr. Man to the Top says, much love, man. Love to see what you're doing for the 805. Thank you, man. We appreciate the recognition. If you wouldn't mind sharing, that would really help out a lot. And thank you for coming in the chat. 805 Entertainment says she's turning 38. Let's go. And then she said, "Ah, hell nah, Mike. You gotta say it."
I keep one of me on. I keep the 38 on me, man. You know what I'm saying?
the special.
Oh yeah,
Keep the
bro.
special.
Hey, if this wasn't IG Live, I'll whip that thing out.
No, you're gonna be ASAP Rocky. Time out.
Okay.
Hey, there was something else I wanted to talk to y'all about, but man, I didn't forget, man. I always like how y'all lead off with the go-to, but man, not to dwell on Rocky though, man. He gotta be a goddamn dummy leaving Rihanna on the streets, because I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm right back in them DMs as soon as they book his ass.
Yo, she love him though. I just seen her at something like screaming and pointing like that's my man, like a regular chick on the street. I was like, oh shit,
that's
like
the
she
type
really like that nigga.
That's the type of love a nigga looking for. I seen the same thing you saying. She like, that's my nigga, that's my man, that's baby daddy right there. I'm like, ooh.
When I be seeing that type of energy, that's like when I fall back. Like I might shoot a shot if I see a crack in the armor, but that's the type when I'm like, oh, that's like I'm not even gonna
Right, I got a question for y'all. Off topic.
Huh?
But I gotta grab a little something. I got 3 minutes left. I gotta grab a little something.
All right.
What's the oldest girl and the youngest girl y'all would date?
What was the question again?
What's the oldest girl and the youngest girl that you would date?
I'm gonna keep it 100, bro. Like since this R. Kelly didn't came to the world, bro. If I gotta stay away from anything in his 20s, right? If you 35 and to my age, we can rock. And even when you 35, like it's cool, but I'm not gonna force nothing. I would want to deal with a female. Like I had to remember, bro. I keep getting older, regardless of how I'm acting. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what might be attracted to me, because I'm outside doing my 1-2 step, right? So if a broad in her late 30s to her early 50s, it's a go. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't got time babysitting you. I ain't got time teaching you. I ain't got time worried if you can grab a pack of backwoods and a bottle. I ain't got time to be doing none of that. I ain't got time for no late night studying. I ain't got no time to hear what your mom and daddy got going on. You know what I'm saying?
Uno, before you get out of here, what's yours?
I was talking to my shorty and she asked me that last night. I think my answer was, I gotta like remember my answer. I think I said smacking. I could smack Cher. Like there's some bad ones. Like if we look at that, like the age group of like baddies, like Angela Bassett's still bad. You feel me? Like there's baddies. You feel me?
Kinda forever.
Well, forever. You know what I mean? Queen. Hoo. But dating somebody that I could potentially like for a date, you got to be like 36. Because
that's the oldest or the youngest?
Yeah, that's the oldest. Because my mom's 45, 46.
Okay. Yeah, so that's fair. That's fair.
So how old are you, homie?
I'm 30.
Okay, I understand now.
So if you if you 40, you know what I mean? Then like if I take you to mom's, she gonna look at me crazy, you know what I mean? Like, she gonna look at me wild, you feel me?
That's
youngest.
So
I'm gonna be a buck with you. So it's a little bit ago. But I'm not even gonna tell that story. I'm big on mental, bro. Like if I can't speak to you and have a conversation with you, bro, we don't have shit in common. It don't matter how sexy you are.
Yeah.
And most of the time, shorties that are like under 22, 23 for real. Like there's nothing 23 to 25. I'm already pressing. Like I'm already kind of making an excuse for it.
Yeah,
You know
I
what I
got you.
mean?
I
Like
got you.
other than that, when you older than that, I'm like, nah, I can't do it.
Duop said one of his coworkers said 20 to 80. 20 to 80. He got a
Hey,
60-year range. That's why.
hey, you know what that
Wild.
saying is? My daddy used to say it, 18 to 80, blind, crippled, or crazy.
Yeah, nah, negative.
But I'm
Negative.
smacking Cher right now. I'm
Negative.
smacking Angela Bassett right now.
Real quick though, said 40 to 29. Trey Anthony says, I'm 29, youngest gotta be 21. If you can't buy me, you can't buy my guy a beer, I'm out. 805 Entertainment says that part, Mike. And then it's Los Allen, what's up? And Nick, my daddy, just joined. Thank you for joining. Please share the
What
stream
about
if you
you,
wouldn't mind.
Jenny? I want to see you the only female in the chat. We gotta ask.
Right, Jenny, what you talking about? She says, for me, I've dated different age ranges. All groups have a majority of dumbasses. They're all majority of dumbasses. Trey Anthony official says 20 to 80 ain't nobody safe. 805 Entertainment says, here, I thought the older the better, but nope. 805 Entertainment. Got you with the butt. Jody says, my ex was 42, so he's outside with it. The card photo says, John, I'm 43.
Yvette was 42?
She didn't look it. She didn't look it.
Are you out here dropping names?
I mean,
bro, you got to get back on your shit, bro.
What do you say? What do you say?
We call him Jody because of Yvette.
Hey, he showed in like when we was talking about Sister Roberta, but he just
that was her name. I was gonna say Sister Sandra.
Oh, you was doing some whole shit too. I'm out of here.
I said Sister Sandra. Yo. Anyways, look, mine is my bad. Give it up for Uno. Y'all go download Sin. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you follow the name Uno. You on mute, Mike.
Hey, why you leave?
Bro, he's really mad.
I
almost only did it though. You really did it. I couldn't remember her name though. She said he really did. Yeah, nah, he not playing. He about his word. He not playing. I'm not mad at that. Yeah. So there was another piece of content I wanted to check out from Cody Balboa's new label. He got a label called Balboa Records, and they dropped a song that I thought wasn't that bad, but let's check it out. 1 through 5.
I'm wiping the boat and ready to run a play. I got 100 plays, doing 100 plays. Your girl so sad, she talk about running, man. She just needs some money, man. Go buying a juggler, man. She want 100 grand. That's why she keep coming back. On baby, she wanna fuck with a fool who know what to do in the bag and lose. Wanna play with baggage too. I like them pretty and swaggy too. I pull up off in a bag of food. Boy, you a flop like 2K. I was running up with the deuce, the little bitch like Lupe. Shout out my cousins from 03. Go out your crew, but they know me. Little bitch just got the trophy. Yo, bitch tryna kick it like Kobe. Bitch feel like splashing water. Ball like a Maverick starter. Something like Vince Carter. All the hate made me go harder. Streets get cold, Minnesota. I'm so cold on the beat. This shit like gold in the streets. Everybody want a little piece. You sound like a hoe on the beat. Little homie, go take a seat. Tell your bitch quit tryna text me. I might knock her boots off if she sexy. Wanna find white bitch like Lexi. Kendall Jackson's up like Reggie. Ho, Leslie.
Hey.
I need to stun the back.
There we go. That's Gonzo Balboa Records out of Oceano, California. Big Mike, 1 through 5. What do you give it?
Man, I give it a 2. There's room for improvement. You know what I'm saying? It's really the production. That's why I'm giving it a 2. I see the youngster trying to go this move. I've been following them. I've been watching. So I already seen that clip. You know what I'm saying? So before you played it, I already have my rating in because it didn't came across the timeline a couple of times. It's really, I think the production needs to get better. But what I am gonna give them though is that hard work they putting in. They online, they pushing it. They pushing.
Yeah, they going hard.
They going hard, man.
They going super hard.
Y'all. Salute to y'all going hard, man. And man, there's always, if you just keep rapping, you ain't got no choice but to get better, man. So It's gonna get better. I give it a 2.5, man. It was really the production I didn't like too much. You know what I'm
I
saying?
feel that. Key said he really not. He had to go at 2:45. We kept him on till 2:49.
Okay,
So
okay.
yeah, he said he had to go at 2:45 when the
Hey,
stream
because I was
first
about to
started.
text him some death threats, like, bro, you'll do me like, hey, hey, bro, I was raised. If you hang up on somebody, it's like super disrespectful. And
Oh,
now that
word.
he got on here weekly, I felt like he just hung up on me, and I couldn't wait to get off here. Like, hey, nigga, what you doing?
That's so funny, yo. I hang up on people all the time. I don't
Oh,
even
bro,
care.
if you ever hang up on me, bro, if you ever hang up on me, we're gonna have an issue, bro. Like,
Yo,
no, listen. Let me
huh.
just give you a disclaimer. Just say you don't want to hear the shit I'm talking about, or bro, we're done talking. Don't
Okay.
never just click. You never just click me because I'm gonna want to fight.
That's good to know, because I will hang up on a nigga so quick, bro. Like, I'm the worst at that shit. So that's good to know. I'm glad you told me that. I don't foresee us fighting about anything, but I'm glad you told me about that.
We've been rocking for years, but I gotta give you a disclaimer every time of what I don't like, because you'll do some shit.
I'm gonna push that button for sure. For sure, I'm gonna push that button. Key said, "I'll call back and hang up just to win." Oh my god, I
Now
can't.
you won't do it with
even.
me. You won't do it with me.
Dilla Bass, Bobby No Style just joined. Thank you for joining. 805 Entertainment says it's a 1.9 for her. I think honestly, for me, I really like the flow, and I had heard other shit from him that I didn't like as much. You know what I'm saying? So I think just for me, like you said, they're very consistent, and I feel like I'm seeing improvement, which I love to see as well. Like they're getting into their bag, they're starting to find out who they are, and that's like my favorite. That's my favorite era to watch for artists. Is like when they're like just figuring it out. And so for that, I'm gonna give it a 3. I think it would. You know what I'm saying. I think that showed me a lot of potential. I think.
Yeah, they getting dope, man, and that's my thing about, like, let me tell you. So I had got some backlash from last night of a comment I said, I don't F with coast music. That was taken out of context. The context is I don't mess with trash music, and there happened to be some trash music coming off the coast. There's multiple artists off the coast that I truly love, and I have their stuff. The thing about it is, bro, I love anybody with that push. If you from the coast and you pushing, you putting visuals up, you spamming my DM, you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I'm gonna go reshare because it made me think. They just hit me the other day, like, can you show the homie some love? You know what I'm saying? And I did reshare, but I need to reshare because you putting in the effort to put it in my face. So it's dope, bro.
Yeah, no, I feel that. Shout out to Balboa Records. Shout out to Gonzo. I'm rocking with it. Keep it coming, y'all. Keep it coming. Dilla Bass said, what did I miss? Yo, you missed a whole lot, bro. But anything that you missed, you can catch on YouTube. The full episode will be on YouTube. We'll do clips and post those on Instagram as well. And then real quick though, said I apologize to the homie. We've been kicking it tough lately, and I still learning about what line not to cross. Much love to my homeboy Uno. Man, he knows it's all love. You know what I'm saying? Like I would never. Yeah, he knows his love.
Hey, real quick though, man, get out of here with that soft shit. I don't care about that nigga feelings, bro. Nobody care about that. I don't care about that nigga feelings or what lines are crossed. I'm a habitual line crosser, and we up in here clowning and joking and playing, man. Nigga better get out of his feelings and get aggressive.
Crazy. I am also gonna drop a link in the chat, yo. So for those that have been asking me about like how do these Kush bots work, it's really simple. You don't got to download an app. You don't got to do anything like that. All you got to do is tap the link. If you're on your phone, just tap this link that I just dropped in the Instagram chat, and I'm also about to drop it in the YouTube and Twitch and Twitch chats. But just tap that link. And then where it says view in your space, you tap view in your space, and then you can take a picture. And whoever takes the best picture tonight will get free merch. So I'll let you decide whether you want a hat, a beanie, or a bandana. But tap that link. I'm going to put it on the screen too for anybody else that wants to try it. Copy this link, take a picture, whatever you got to do, tap that link. Tap view in your space, and then you should be able to see the Kushbot in your space. Take a picture or a video, upload it to Instagram, tag Connect the Coast. Whoever sends in the most creative picture will get free merch. I'll let you decide whether you want a hat, a bandana, or a beanie, y'all. So shout out to Kushbots coming soon, man. This is the most innovative album rollout of 2025, whether you love it or hate it. You know what I'm saying? I just like to do shit that's never been done before. And, you know, I wanted to create a little game.
You're a pioneer on the coast of what's never been done before. I know I need to come over there and get my killer kit though. You know what I'm saying? I know there's
I could make a custom straight lace no chase one. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's easy. That's easy. And then speaking of pioneers, the shit's never been done before. I feel like I'd be doing myself a disservice if I didn't tell y'all about a project I just dropped today with L'Oreal and NYX Professional Cosmetics. It's something I've been working on for the last year. It's a mixtape called the NYX Tape. It has 5 independent, really dope female artists on it, and they we had a writing camp over 3 days in Los Angeles, and we created this whole project. So we got Snow the Product, Dina Ayada, Ashley Meta, my homegirl Bay, and Zena. And we all created a project together, man. It was a massive effort, a huge team. It's an international campaign. It's going to be seen all over the world. The mixtape is out right now on Spotify and Apple Music. So if you like Snow the Product, then this is her latest song. It just dropped, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to Snow for being a part of it. Shout out to all the managers for being a part of it. It's the first time TikTok has ever done a mixtape with a beauty brand in the world. And I had a lot to do. I definitely didn't do it by myself, but I had a lot to do with coming up with the idea for the campaign and finding these artists and bringing them together. And man, I've been working on it for the last year and a half. So for it to be out, I'm giving myself a round of applause, y'all. But check it out. Let me know what y'all think about it. And yeah, that's it. And I think that's going to do it. I'm going to be on Honest Conversations with Mr. Carter right after this, y'all. So check it out. You know, we always have a good conversation. So make sure you're subscribed to the card photos. And I will see y'all over there. Big Mike, how can the people support your movement?
Straight lace, no chase around the board, man. STR8, like the big 8 in the streets, man. TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, IG, and catch me Monday to Friday right here on Connect the Coast Radio with the Lord Saints, which you already know the says.
Hey, let's go, man. I appreciate you. Have a good night, man. I'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, homie.
Yes, sir. Deuces. CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast, man. I'm sorry for the shorter episode tonight, but I got to get up out of here to do this interview with Honest Conversations with Mr. Carter. Hop over there in that chat. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what he's going to ask me, so it might be exciting for both of us. So pull up, but make sure you become a member. Visit our website, connect.club, CONNECT.club. Get yourself some merch. The Coast got next hats, bandanas, beanies, hoodies, the whole 9. We got all of it. Become a member to get 10% off of the merch. And I will see you guys tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Pacific time. Let's get out of here with some doo-wop. Yo, I know what you requested, but actually no, let's do this. To Kill a Mockingbird, Shorty doo-wop. I'll see y'all over in the Honest Conversations with Mr. Carter chat. Peace.
Turn off the location on your mobile phone. Hush puppies with the Ben Davis creased up. Disrespect my name and get your ass pieced up. I'ma pull my people out the mud one day. My daddy was the shit, that's what my son gon' say. To kill a mockingbird if that bird don't sing. I'ma hit that fool upside his head like bing. Slap the prince and kill the king. The realest motherfucker that the coast has ever seen. Bumping out green while I fuck a brown queen. Digging in a spleen with a gangster lean. Like, To Kill a Mockingbird, the greatest rap artist that the coast has ever heard. Today's a new day, so preacher man, what's the word? Look up at the sky and I see the ghetto bird. Like, what the fuck they gon' do? If you take one of me, then I'm taking 2 of you. Tell my little knuckleheads to play a sport and stay in school. Right now is the perfect time to find out what you wanna do in life. And Sunday Mass sitting next to some fool I beefed with. We both got kids and a wife and our own demons. I guess the beef ain't real beef if we both breathing. Cause if we get hit with a bullet, we both bleeding. Man.
I shake his hand and tell him stay blessed. Tells me